right, welcome back to Rennavision for a little Saturday night special, I guess. Until we find a more permanent solution for our Saturday nights. Have you noticed we've been mixing and matching some different material and content for you guys here to kind of fill the Saturday time slot? And today I decided to fill it with a little bit of an update to my 2022 wish list. Yes, this is updated. If you guys remember, like earlier in the year, right, I think probably around January, I gave you the list of 10 books that I was looking for 2022. These were the books that I had hoped to get. And we're going to do a little bit of an update to see how many have I gotten? Have I gotten any? How many are left? And see what's what. Just a little fun little thing just to kind of do as a halfway point, even though we're more than halfway through the year. Just to kind of check in to see if I can get all 10 of these, which I'm probably not going to do because I can't afford all these books. But I'm going to do my best. And with that, hopefully you're enjoying the content here on the channel, and let me know what you think in the in the comment section. Like, subscribe, hit the alert button, check out the memberships, join up if you are interested as I'm finalizing the plans on our first t-shirt that I'm going to be giving away to all members pretty soon. I'm waiting for the TeePublic sale, which I think is in about a week or so. So I'm just finalizing the design, and I'm going to have something pretty fun to give away just for the members. It's going to be special release t-shirts because I like designing t-shirts. So I'm going to try to do that every so often as part of a little perk, along with some other things that we have planned. Again, it's still new to us. The whole membership idea is still new to the channel. We're figuring out what we're going to do as far as, bonuses and, extra content goes, things like that. It's a work in progress still. So hopefully you're still on board with us as we go along this ride. And also, keep an eye out for more giveaways, as I do have another giveaway coming up on Tuesday. We just hit 1,900 subscribers, so we're less than 100 away from hitting 2K. So on the way to 2K, we are going to do another giveaway this Tuesday on Chasing Ghosts. So make sure you watch on Tuesday to find out how you can enter that giveaway. And I will also show you what the prize will be then. So that's just to whet your appetite a little bit. So with that all said, if you want to see what books I have left still on my hunt list and which ones I've actually checked off, if any, just hang on for a few seconds after the intro, and I will be right back. Okay, so I don't know why I was teasing, if any. Like, there wouldn't be much of a show here if I didn't get any of these books. So obviously, I did get some books on my top 10 list, and let's see which ones they were. I'm pretty sure early on in the process, like pretty soon after I did this one, I think I gave you guys an update, at least through Instagram, that I did get one of these books, like pretty quickly off my list because it was just there. And that first book that I got was Carnage #6. I just love this cover. I love this homage to to Dracula. I dig it. I think it's really cool looking. I think I might have bought it at the wrong time. I don't know, maybe not. But I finally did get one. I probably could have waited. I did get this one probably right after Venom: Let There Be Carnage was done, like in theaters, because this would have been like beginning of 2022, and I think that movie was released in October, so it was probably already made its way through theaters, and that's when I was picking this up. Carnage #6, the 1 in 15 incentive. Just to quickly show you, yeah, I got mine right here, left it in the top loader that it was mailed to me, and so yes, I did get my copy for my collection. Yeah, so there was one down off the list, and like I said, that was pretty early on in the year. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm going to show you exactly what I did get it for, because I'm not secretive about this stuff. I tell you when I pick up stuff for cheap, and I'm going to show you. I'll let you know what I'm buying, why I'm buying it, what I'm paying for it if I can, and yeah, you guys make your own decisions of what you want to do. Judge me all you want, but hey, this stuff is for me. This isn't to resell. This isn't to flip or invest in so much as I just really wanted some of this stuff in my collection. And I just trying to get it before it gets out of my price range is a little bit different than investing, hoping to sell it down the line. Because yes, maybe these books might get sold down the line for something more important, or they'll get handed down to my son. I don't know. But the point being, I'm hunting these books for me, not for investment purposes. That's the whole purpose of this list, was books that I wanted in my collection. That said, when we did this list back in January, available then, there were copies for 125 bucks to 250 bucks raw. That was kind of the price range when I was looking into this again at the start of 2022. Now, when you look, it's kind of still the same. 130 to $250 seems to be the raw asking price on this book. So that is where it stands and has stood for the last few months. So while I joked I might have bought in too early, maybe not. Here's one that sold recently. So I said sold now, but July 21st, one sold on a best offer of 150 bucks. So again, you can still see it's still in that over $100 kind of range, under 150. So I don't feel so bad with this. Was my purchase right here. I paid 100 bucks. Yes, I did. I paid up. I had it at the time. Again, this was January, so I had like Christmas money and extra this and that, bonuses and things like that. So 100 bucks. I ended up buying this one because I didn't think I was going to get it for any cheaper. I didn't foresee a case where this was going to really drop down. And if they did, what? I'm going to pay 90, 85. Is that really that big of a savings? So I just, you know what? Grab one. Like I said, great shape in its top loader, 100 bucks. I might get it, send it off to get graded. I don't know. But there it is. There's my purchase. So you can see that I got that back on January 12th. So there we go. As I said, right to start the year off, I was off to a hot streak. One down. And in the first month, I already had one down out of the 10. So I was on my way. And I kept that momentum up, actually, with the next book that I did check off my list. And that next book is, I'm going to show it to you before I show you the slide for it. The next book that I got, and if you follow my Instagram, you would have seen this one as well, because I would have shared this. And I've talked about this book because I really like it. This is my Adam Hughes, Big Trouble in Little China. I am a big fan of Adam Hughes. I am a big fan of Big Trouble in Little China. This was number 2 on my want list for this year. So I ended up getting this one pretty early on as well. This is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for 2014, Big Trouble in Little China, Adam Hughes variant. I wanted it. Like I said, here are the details again. It was number 2 on my list at the start of the year. This is what I really wanted. SDCC. And at the time, there was none available. This is what really got me going. There were none out there. I had been watching and waiting and looking, and there were none out there. And if you want to go, that was then. So there was none then. Available now. There's actually, I don't know why it says available now is none. There are a couple of copies out there now as well, and they are pretty close to this range right here. 60 bucks was the last one that actually sold on the on the market, or at least eBay, for 60 bucks. So 60 bucks is where this sold last back in May, which it's not too bad for a book that I was hunting and hunting forever. I would have been fine paying 60 bucks had one popped up when I started this list back in January. But like I said, at the time, there was none there. But I did get a copy, and I did get a copy in February, and I got it for $41.06. I don't know if that was at auction or if that was a conversion rate, but 41 bucks is what I paid for mine, and I was more than happy to pay it because I really wanted this book, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. Because again, I'm a big Adam Hughes fan. I'm a big Trouble in Little China fan. I did not influence your all's voting to get Kurt Russell to win the Action Star tier list, despite what Marco says. I didn't do anything to influence anybody. But that all said, that was the second book that I checked off my list for 2022. So I had 2 down out of the 10. 2 down out of the 10. And I did happen to get another one. It took a little while. That was February. So I've been a little slow moving, maybe making too much content and not doing enough comic book hunting. So I hadn't got anything in a while, but I did get one within the last week. In fact, this one just showed up. I did get the Dr. Aphra. I got the Neff box exclusive Dr. Aphra, and this one comes with a bit of a caveat. And we'll get into that in a second. You know what? Let me run through the details, then I'll show you my copy. All right, so the Aphra was, again, this is a limited exclusive. Came in that subscription box for Neff, which I think is like a snowboarding company or something like that. This Neff box thing. David Nakayama. I'm also a big fan of David Nakayama. I like Aphra. This is a hard to find book. And again, at the time when I was looking for this, there were none out there. There were none available as much as I was looking for it. And a copy that had sold back then had sold for 360 bucks at auction. That was in November 28th, 2021. At the time, that was the last sale when I was doing my my want list at the start of the year. If you go looking now, I don't believe there are any more, once again, on the market. Right now, it's empty again. But there have been copies that have sold over the last few months while I was sitting and watching. And again, I had been watching a few of these as well as the one that I ended up purchasing. I've been watching them for a while, and the copies that have sold within the last couple of months sold for $610 at auction. Two bids, 610 back in June. One sold at auction, and then there was a best offer accepted. Both these are raw copies, mind you. Accepted on $1,200. I didn't bother digging in to see what the accepted price was. I can't imagine it's any less than the $600. Regardless, I was not and cannot pay $600 for a book like this. I just can't. So I've been watching the copy that had been out there, and this copy actually is not near mint. And I knowingly went in. I think this copy is actually sold a couple of times because I think it's popped up on the market a couple of times because I think other people have, once they realize, oh, it's not near mint, they canceled their purchases with the buyer. I can't know that for certain, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened because, like I said, I've been watching this one, and I'll show you what the defect is in a second. But I was happy to come to an arrangement, making a best offer, and it was accepted on this particular book, even despite its imperfections. I wanted this in my collection just for me. Again, this is not an investment. This is not to sell to anybody else. This is not to flip. I just wanted one. And I was willing to pay this despite the fact that this is not a 9.8 contender, a possibility at all. I have no idea what this might even get graded. I'll show you again in a second. But all I knew was I'm not paying over $500 for a raw comic like this. I just can't. It's just not in my budget to do so. I don't move enough comics and do that kind of flipping game or anything like that to throw that kind of money at comics on the regular. So if I really wanted, I would have had to save up, and I'm not going to do that because it's just I'm just not good long term. I'm not a good long term thinker. I'm an impulse buyer. If I have it in my hand and it's in front of me, I'm going to act. I'm not very good at saving up to work towards like a purchase like that. Then this was a case where I had a little sitting around, and I said, you know what? I'm going to throw an offer out. If it gets accepted, I'm good. Threw an offer out, and it was accepted. And what was accepted was $110 on this. So I paid $110 for this one. It's July 31st, and I just got it in the mail yesterday. Friday. It was like August 5th or whatever. So I was able to check this one off my list as well. And I'm going to go full screen and show you the book so you can see it and you can see what I'm dealing with here. Because like I said, I knowingly purchased this, knowing it is not a 9.8. I mean, corners are sharp. Everything's here. Corners are sharp. There's no spine, no like harsh spine ticks or anything like that. Nothing. But what is there is there's like little I don't know if you can see it. See this little stripe, little rub, like a little streak up here in the corner. It's not like I thought it was going to be damaged. I thought it was going to be like real rough rub, but it's not. It's just some sort of color rub or some sort of color imperfection on the printing. Just this little strip right here. And like I said, looking at the pictures online, I'd been watching this one for a while. I thought this was going to be, again, like rough, like somebody took like a nail file to it and you could feel the fibers of the paper. But that's not the case. It's just some form of little bit of a rub there in that, in a line. And you know what? That's fine by me. For the money I saved, well, not saved, but for the money I spent, I'm happy with this purchase for that price, despite the fact that this is not going to get a 9.8 because of that. I'm curious what it will get. I mean, I might just get it submitted just to see, just for fun, and I put it in a slab. But we'll see. I do have to get a CGC submission together, so maybe I'll throw that one in there, and we'll just see what they would grade something with a little imperfection like that. But that's what I paid, $110 for that. So once again, thank you to the seller for making a deal, because I am very happy to add that to my collection finally, as I had been looking for that one for a while. So there it is once again. There are the prices, and here's my list. Unfortunately, that's all I've gotten. That's all I've gotten off my list of 10. I am still on the hunt for some of these others, and we may get into that a little bit more tomorrow, too, on the Star Wars show. We were talking about this, about doing something where all of us are going to pick a couple of books, and we're going to say, what the prices are, the highs, where it's at right now, and what price we're waiting for us to pounce and buy. And as you can see, there are still 2 Star Wars books on my list here that I'm probably going to put up as my picks for that little segment that we're going to do tomorrow. And we'll see. We'll see if I can get those checked off, but I doubt it because these are getting pricey. I really want that Francavilla Silver Surfer 1. I got issue 2, that 1 in 50. I want the number 1 in 50 still. I think it's gorgeous, even though he's a tiny. I love the expansive space. I love the design of it. I really want one, but it's just a little too much. I'm waiting to find one just a little bit cheaper. The number 4 on my list, since I got 2 and 3, that David Nakayama. Again, I'm a David Nakayama fan. I really want that Bridgewater Triangle variant. It's a con exclusive. I think it's limited to only like 100 something. Virgin cover. It's got like a Wednesday Addams feel. I just dig it. I love the black cover. I think my buddy Mike Morello picked one up within the last couple of months. He lucked into one. I hope to find one myself, but I just haven't seen it. I physically haven't seen one, and I haven't seen one pop up on the market besides one that was up a while ago for like a few $100s, and I just can't do it for a few hundred. Same thing with the David Aja, the 1 in 25 Darth Maul 2, with the Cad Bane appearance on Boba Fett. This one got a little pricey, and it's still pretty pricey, so I'm waiting for it to kind of retract a little bit. Maybe I can take a shot at it. And I got my number 6. Number 7, that John Tyler Christopher 1 in 25 for Star Wars Annual. Here, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. For Star Wars Annual number 4. This one is also on my want list because I love these negative space covers. I really like this. I want it, but this one's really, really expensive. This one is, I should have acted when I had a shot a couple of years ago, and I didn't. And now I don't think I'm ever going to get this one for a price that I'm willing to pay. This is one I just don't see. This Cobra, this Baroness variant, this 1 in 10 IDW variant. I just don't see it pop up. And when it does, it is also very, very pricey, which is why these ones were low on the list, because the chances of me getting them were lower. But, who knows? And then we have the He-Man Masters of the Universe 1, the Skeletor variant, 1 in 25. I still want that. That's still a few $100s. Maybe one of these days. Maybe if I get a nice little cash windfall, maybe I'll take a shot at one because they're out there. I just got to buy one. And then finally, this Mad Balls. This Mad Balls number 10. I need this to complete my 1 in 10 collection of these Mad Ball variants. I should have bought one. There was one listed forever. It was like $60. And I know the seller. I should have just hit him up saying, hey, can I just give you 50 or something and be done with it? But I didn't. I kept putting it off. And now it's sold. And now there are none out there. So there's no option. So if you see a Mad Balls number 3, 1 in 10 variant, let me know because I'm looking for it just to finish my set because I got all of the regulars. I got all the 1 in 5s, and that's the only one I need for all the 1 in 10s. And now with the Garbage Pail Kids Mad Balls books out there now, I think there's renewed interest in other people, but I got that one a while ago. I got that one months ago. I just needed that last one to finish that set. But that all said, that was my list. We'll see if by the end of the year, if I get any more, I will do maybe a year-end update, and then we'll probably do another 2023 list and see what I can add to the pile of things that I want going forward. I did get one that I didn't even have on my list. I got that Grand Hulk recently, if you check out my IG. So we'll see. We'll see what other goodies I can maintain, manage to add to my collection as the months go on. But that's all I got for you right now. Thanks for stopping by and checking this little video out. Again, it's nothing special. This is just a personal thing, sharing my personal want list and hunt list and stories of what I purchased and how much I paid for them. So if you find that interesting, I appreciate it. If not, it's fine. I will have more content for you, more of the regular stuff coming your way. Like I said, Star Wars. We have the Star Wars show tomorrow on Sunday. Hidden Gems on Monday. Tuesday, check out Chasing Ghosts for the giveaway announcement. And then we got a tax show coming up on Wednesday and then Dollar Bin Digging on Thursday. Friday, the boys have the pickup show, the Mail Called Madness. And then, like I said, maybe we'll find something more permanent for our Saturday spot going forward. And then we'll have little extras mixed in here or there as I try to do some more little members content, things like that. A lot more fun stuff coming your way. Hopefully you guys are having fun still, because I'm still having fun doing this. And with that all said, I will see you guys later with more content. All right, take it easy. S tier.